We heard from Nebraska head coach Matt Rule here during the bye week. Before I get to the report, hi, Sean Callahan with HuskerOnline.com. If you're looking for tickets to go to your favorite concert, favorite event, it could be anything in the NFL, college football, college basketball, you name it, download the Game Time app and they are going to get you taken care of. Use the promo code ON3 and they're going to give you $20 off that ticket order when you download the Game Time app. And before we get to what Rule had to say, he did start off with a health update on both quarterback Dylan Raiola and running back Ramir Johnson.
Dylan suffered a contusion to his back and to his spine, led to spasming. He would probably be questionable for this week if we were playing, but should be available for next week. So we'll take it day by day and see how he's doing. Ramir Johnson hurt his ankle, was not able to finish the game. We'll have to wait and see, how Ramir's doing.
It's no secret Nebraska's offense has struggled in Big Ten conference play. The Huskers have averaged just over 18 points per game in 6 conference games thus far. And Rule said it's all hands on deck here over the bye week.
I think this week, Mitch, is a week of introspection, after the last 3 ball games. I think it's, for me as the head coach, looking at everything that we're doing. I think it's for each assistant coach looking at everything that we're doing. What are we doing well? What are we not doing well? I think it's for each player. Bad organizations point fingers. Good organizations look at themselves, and this is a tough time. So we have to be a good organization and look at ourselves and challenge ourselves. And it's also a week of recruiting. That was disappointing on Saturday. Yet I'm in the office at 9 o'clock on Sunday, meeting with recruits that were there and came in the next day because they do see a great game day atmosphere, a great place. They see us playing freshmen, and so you will hit the road as well. So I think it's a lot of introspection. At the same time, we have to get ready for USC, and so we're gonna game plan them today. We're treating this this isn't a bye week. This is a game week for us. We're staying here late tonight working on USC. We worked on USC yesterday, so probably those 3 things kind of in a combination.
As for the practice approach, Nebraska will go 3 days of work this week.
We'll practice Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all USC practices. This won't be like a developmental. We'll get ready for the game. I'll leave Wednesday night to go recruiting. I'll just trust the coaches that are in to coach on Thursday. Then we'll give the guys, Friday, Saturday off. We'll recruit Friday. I'll recruit Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then we'll practice Sunday night. Against Indiana, I kept the normal Monday schedule. I think we'll go Sunday, and then give them Monday off, so that way we just kind of get them back. So this is a pivotal time, right? We got a bunch of great seniors. We got 3 games that I'd like to see them go out and compete in. So we'll focus our attention the next couple of days on just USC, and at the same time, it's like kind of going back to what the other questions, like, hey, what can we do well, but also USC as well. So
I think when you look at Nebraska's offensive struggles thus far, I think one of the bigger questions has been, why have the Huskers not been able to run the ball with much consistency?
Yeah, I thought we would be playing better on offense than we are. I thought we'd run the ball better. I thought we'd have really good play action game. I thought we'd be better on third. I thought we would be I thought we would be playing better than we are. And again, even within the games, there's times, we're down 20-7, we're down 10-0, the drive to answer. I think there's moments where I'm like, okay, that's what it looks like. It's just not consistent enough. And against Ohio State, we move the ball. We go out and score against Ohio State 4 times. We just get held to field goals, and so there was a lot of work this week on the red zone, and we were able to get in twice, but I thought we would be further along than we are.
A lot of questions as well for Rule about offensive coordinator Marcus Satterfield and how he calls games.
I think that's part of my job this week is to look at it. I think I don't have tremendous issues at times, like, oh, why do we call this, why do we call that, because all those things are kind of game planned during the week. are we game planning the right things during the week? That might be one of the questions, we have to talk about and look at it. But if you score 18 points, you're going to, what you say, 18.1 a game, you're going to be under fire, right? It just is what it is. So me as the head coach, Sad as the OC everywhere. I think it's really, really important, though, that our players take accountability in it as well, right? Like, we don't call any plays that they can't execute. And when they, it's kind of like a slippery slope. It's like when they jump up and make the catch, it's like, hey, great job, Isaiah. But when they jump up to make the catch and they don't make the catch, it's like, come on, Sat. And so I just want all of us in the program to all take accountability together. And that's the introspection I talked about this week. So, we're looking at everything. And the same thing on defense. We can't go out there on defense and let them just go right down the field against us. When they took the ball, it was a smart move by them. Had we won the toss, I probably would have taken the ball because they've been really hot early. But we didn't play defensively the way we've been playing. And but yeah, 18.1 points a game, you're going to take. There's nothing you can say. It's just not good enough.
And finally, Rule said it's his job as the head coach to make sure this team plays at the level that it's needed to be at each and every week.
I had a really good friend of mine, a person I've met since I've been here, text me and say, "Man, it must be frustrating. The team is so inconsistent." And to be quite honest with you, that's hard for me to hear. Like that's not what I want. I want us to be consistent. I want us to be. I'm a same guy every day. I do the best that I can. Same guy every day. And so I think I really have to look at my approach. You know what I mean? I think I have to really look at, the way that I'm doing things with our team. After the Ohio State game, Troy reminded me of this morning. I said to you guys, if, we played hard against Ohio State, but if we don't back it up next week, then it's all for naught. And I didn't like the way we played on Saturday. And so I'd like to see us have 3 games where we go out and we absolutely fight, scratch, claw, and compete. And, that's honestly, that's the danger with my job's hard in that's the danger with all the SAT stuff. Yeah, it's not good enough. We get that. But then it takes all the pressure off of the guys that are on the field. Like, hey, go make a play. Like, go catch a ball and make a play. Like, you can't catch the ball and fall down. You got to catch the ball and go make a play. And that's the slippery slope of this world. And so I think I have to really look at my approach this week. Am I being demanding enough? Am I being tough enough? Am I being hard enough? In a day and age where everyone says to be, the kids are anxious, be easier on them. But then, I was disappointed on Saturday with the way it looked. So, I love the kids. I love the guys. I want them to be great, and I see greatness in so many of them that's just kind of. So the last 3 games, I'd like to see that greatness emerge and see them play their best football and see them just all out compete and fight. And so this will be a real week for us, right? There's a lot that has to happen this week.
In other news, we learned that Nebraska's November 16th game at USC has been set for a 3 p.m. Central Time kick. That'll be a 1 p.m. kick in Los Angeles with the Huskers here in Lincoln. I'm Sean Callahan of HuskerOnline.com.